How to find a problem that people will pay you to solve. How to niche down. Finding a problem that you can solve and people will pay you for is something that can make you a millionaire this year. This is called a product market fit, or should we call it a product market creator fit. 99% of content creators create whatever content, but they are not providing value, so they are not solving a specific problem. So in this video, we will learn how to find a product market creator fit step by step. And every step is crucial and every step leads to another one. And they all create the perfect holistic system. So step one, this video is highly inspired by the video by Andrew Kirkby. He made this perfect video going through this product market fit, and this is great. And he come up with this entire system and this step by step. He takes all recognition. I'm just following his system, adding my 2 words to it, presenting it to you. Because what I'm trying to do, an entire creative economy and educational one-person business roadmap in 20 steps. So this is very crucial step at the beginning. And I think Andrew Kirkby made the best video about it, and I'm just talking about it here. If you want to check out his video, it's great. So step one, understand what product market creator fit is. Simply put, you have the product that people want and they are willing to pay for it. You also got to understand that this is the most painful part of the process. It is so easy to get overwhelmed, to feel anxious about it, and to say, hey, I don't know what problem I solve, so let me just do whatever content I want and just... No. You want to find a specific problem that people struggle with and they are willing to pay. If you then solve it, market it, become the expert in this field, you make the money. So if you will find your product market creator fit, you will know exactly what to work on. You will know exactly what type of leader you want to be and what information you get to consume. So your path will be so clear and your clarity, it will be so sweet as it has never been before. You will become lucrative solution solver. Why? You won't make any money if you don't have a product that people actually want. Having a perfect product that no one wants is like being in a perfect boat, but if it's going in the wrong direction, it will not take you where you want to go. Imagine this, if you would know that there is a real problem, that people actually are willing to pay $1,000 to solve it, and you happen to be somewhat passionate about it, it would be easy to produce the quality content, quality product, and become an expert in this field. Right? And then $10 million this year is suddenly possible. To make $10 million this year, you need 10,000 sales for $1,000. So you need 200,000 people to visit your website. So you get to be in front of 2 million eyes. Is it possible to be in front of 2 million eyes? Of course. People are going viral on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram every day. It is possible, man. It is possible, and we are doing this. It would be so easy to come up with a fake problem that you think people want and focus on building a product, and only later realize that no one is interested in buying that. It happened to me with my course Value Creator Today. I made the course in February because I thought people want to create content, but they are having troubles starting. So if I can make people start today with creating content, I will solve their specific problem, right? So this was a perfect idea, and I built the course, and I spent hundreds of hours thinking about it and creating these videos, and no one bought it. No one bought it. And first version was just a failure. So I feel like my entire journey on YouTube and on Twitter is creating something that people don't want. No one cares about me and no one cares about it. I mean, people are interested in my visuals and my paintings, but when I talk about sales and about like real job, no one is interested. Because I didn't provide value. I didn't solve a specific problem for 20 months. Because I felt like I can create any content on the planet. I can create these beautiful cinematic videos, and I can create paintings, I can create these educational videos, but I am shadow banned and no one is interested. But not anymore. This is what I'm doing right now. I choose a specific problem to solve to help creators make money and make a lot of money and change their lives with self-revolution. And this is what I'm doing right now with these videos. I gathered the knowledge from Danko, Hamza, Alex Hormozi, Andrew Kirkby, Alex Becker, Sam Ovens. These people were so inspiring to me, so I just distilled their knowledge and I'm putting it in front of you, organized, eliminating the guesswork and going 2 steps in front of you. So most people make this mistake that they start with a solution. They find a perfect idea. Yeah, what if I will help people to start today? And on the surface, it looks perfect. It is like AI summarizing Google searches. Google thought that it will be actually a cool idea. Yeah, let's use AI. But literally no one asked for it. So don't come up with the solution and then fit the philosophy into it. Find a real problem that people are struggling with, that people are experiencing pain with it, and they are willing to pay to solve it. Because you got to understand that humans suffer. I suffer, you suffer, and of course various degrees. And we blame our suffering on our problems. So for example, you want to buy something but you don't have money. So you suffer, you wish you have more money. So value comes from solving their problems. If I can help you make $2,000 today, would you pay me $1,000 today? Of course you would. Of course you know that there are 3 evergreen niches that people care and they are willing to pay. So one is wealth, one is relationship, and one is health. So people are willing to pay a lot of money if you help them solve these kind of problems. So what is also really important, you have to start the business that you care about, that you are interested in. Imagine this, you see this dropshipping video, this 20-year-old guy made $1 million this year. This is so easy, just you have to find a great product and hit the bank, make one viral TikTok video, and that's it. And you are the millionaire and your life changes just like that. And you're like, okay, so I'll just start doing the same thing. And you start dropshipping, and then you find that it's actually boring, that you actually don't like it, that this is actually not your style. And this is actually not so easy as it was presented. And then you transition to AI agency or video editing agency or whatever fancy product NFTs are out there right now. And this is why I told you that the educational one-person business model is the only way to go, because it's essentially based on the things that you are passionate about. So this is impossible to burn out. And some of the people may say, yeah, but Danko said you are the niche, so you can talk about whatever, you don't have to niche down, right? Not necessarily. Look at Danko, look at his content. Do you see the videos about the topics he is passionate about, like books, philosophy, gym? No. All of his videos are about business and self-development around business. He is extremely niched down. He is narrowed down so much. Of course, he talks about the gym, he talks about relationships, he talks about books, spirituality in his videos, but he distilled all of these ideas into one specific problem to solve and one specific niche. He talks about it in his old podcasts that are not available on YouTube, but you can find it on Spotify. And he says that you should be very broad in the top of the funnel, but really niche it down with your products and with the problem you solve. So this is the same thing. We are trying to have this one specific thing to work on, and then you can attack it from different angles and attack it from different perspectives. You have to choose the niche that you desire to become the best at. I took this example in the last video. My initial idea for the course and solving a specific problem was, I will help people to write books, because I wrote 2 novels for myself, so I know how to do it, and I know exactly step by step how to do it. But first of all, this is very weak, because people want to write books either to make a living out of writing them, so it is making money, or they are already accomplished and they just want to transmute their knowledge and their success on paper and write the best book and shake the market. So no matter the approach, people actually want to write the best book on the planet. This is their hidden goal. They want to write something so good that people will say, wow, my product that would actually sell should be something like me becoming this great writer who will train people to become the best-selling authors on the planet. Solving a specific problem of making $10 million out of your book. And me going first, writing short stories, writing books, going to the publishers, creating these disciplines to write daily and stuff. So this will be this entire system that someone who wants to write the perfect book will follow. And this is actually pretty cool idea, but I'm not so passionate about writing anymore. I'm totally more passionate about the videos, and yeah, this is so cool. So this way, I would solve a specific problem that people are willing to pay for, and this is connected to the evergreen niche of wealth. Through time and through doing this and through marketing this and creating content around this, I would become a go-to person if you want to write the bestseller book, the best book on the planet, the book that will shake the world. And this is also creating some kind of a movement, some kind of something that has never been before. There is no product like this. Like, yeah, I will want to create the perfect book. Pay me $1,000 and I will show you everything step by step. But my value proposition back then was, I will help people write books week. So right now, how to find your product market creator fit. Step 1, write your story. Talk about your background. For example, I come from Poland, my family is not so wealthy, and I was creative since childhood, and I always created these comic books and short stories, and this is just so natural for me. And then I went to, so your life story, roughly on one piece of paper, with major life events, like chapters. If you moved somewhere, if you changed the job, if there was something important happening in your life, put it on there. Then put the problems you solved for yourself, for others. Maybe you went to the gym, maybe you created a book, maybe you created content, something. And put down the goals you had that you achieved and you want to achieve still. So everything, just everything through the lens of you, yourself, your goals and your problems to solve. Step 2, solve for niche, transformation and revolution. So you want to create this sentence: I help niche to transformation through revolution. So who specifically you help, what problem you help to solve, who specifically you help, what problem you help to solve, or what transformation you help them achieve, and what's your revolutionary approach. I help content creator wannabes to start creating content today. This was my course, Value Creator Today. Didn't sell anything. I help people write their dream book. This was my old course idea, super weak. I help writers to write the best book on the planet that will be the bestseller and it will shake the market. This is a little bit stronger, right? This is very specific, so I can put I help educational writers or self-help books out writers. Or I can say I help self-help YouTubers write the best book that will be the bestseller and will shake their market. I help writers to make $10 million out of writing a bestseller. Now we're talking. I help creative people make $10 million through creating an educational one-person business by making them lucrative problem solver based on their passions and interests. This is what we are doing here. I help entrepreneurs define their product market creator fit. This is what we are doing here in these videos. I help YouTubers go viral. I help faceless YouTubers create stunning documentaries that go viral and algorithm loves them. This is what I do for my clients' work in video editing. I help artists to make their first dollar online. I help professionals become unearthly productive in 30 days. So these sentences are kind of my ideas. What niches I understand, what problems I actually can solve or I'm trying to solve for myself. So what is very important, I could choose the niche, writers and transformation, writing the bestseller book on the planet. Even if I haven't accomplished it yet for myself, I still can choose it and I will be just 2 steps ahead. First, I will start with something what I already did. So writing a book, creating the disciplines, creating habits, creating this creative shit, talking about the style of writing. So this I know. The technical stuff I will research. I will go through informations about how to reach out to the publishers, what publisher wants, how to talk with them, how to message them. So if this would be my course, I would go super deep inside of the business as well. And I will do this first for myself. And then I'll just help people that are really passionate about this stuff. And I will establish myself as a leader and I will talk about these things like, yeah, I reached out today to 10 publishers and I actually got 3 answers. This is how you do it. Step 3, go to ChatGPT and put this prompt. So then you paste your story that you wrote in step 1. Step 4, define your niche and transformation by yourself. So as I did in the previous step, I proposed few ideas, like 10 ideas. List 10 niches you understand. Writers, YouTubers, people in your job, grandmas, parents, creators wannabes, sportsmen, football players, soccer players, whatever you experience in your life and people you deeply understand. So even though I don't create a faceless YouTube channels, I understand what their needs are and I could actually create some product for them if I would like to. Then list 3 transformation or the problems that you have to solve and brainstorm. Brainstorm. This is extremely important because if you will happen to figure it out right now and you will gain clarity right now, everything will fall into place. This is the hardest step and a lot of people after years, they are not niched down and they don't know what problems they are solving. For me, I started creating content on YouTube and in 20 months, I still was figuring it out. So what I'm trying to do here, even if it's not perfect, even if you will not come with the perfect solution and with the perfect answer for yourself, I'm trying to save you some time. Of course, it is great to go and to take action and to make mistakes and to learn on your mistakes, of course. But if you can learn on my mistakes that I made, you are so welcome to do, man. And you are so welcome to save you some time. And what I'm trying to do here with these videos, these 20 steps we will go through in creating your educational one-person business, what I'm trying to do is bring awareness. So to help you brainstorm, here are some questions. What problems have you solved? What goals are you striving towards? What have you spent most time learning about? Step 5. You take every niche and every transformation and every revolution and you go and you scale them. So you go, how much pain they are experiencing? Is this niche growing? Do they have money? It's because you want to solve rich people problems. Because they have same problems, but there's different value and they can pay you more. Are they easy to target? And are there the people you can help the most? So you will rate them 1 to 10. So you can help 6 years olds go to school. But they don't have money, okay? Stupid example, but something like this. Okay, step 6, really important. Start narrow. If you want to be a life coach, of course you can. Start talking about just one specific problem. Like productivity. Become a go-to person in this specific problem. Become the best, become the expert, become an authority. Become specific, so specific, so specific. Because it is so much easier to master one specific problem and get noticed by people, and then you want to expand. It would be so easy to talk about 100 interests of yours and talk about all of the topics in self-development. But what you have to do is talk about one thing, one specific problem. Prove yourself that this works and then transition, then expand. You want to go so narrow that it feels uncomfortable. So to get $10 million in sales, you need 10,000 customers. And to get it, you need to get your first 1,000 customers. And to get it, you need to go to your first 10 customers. And guess what? To get your first 10, you got to first get your first one. So you got to know where you are going in the background in this big vision of yours. But focus on the next link in the chain. Focus on the next step, which is your first customer and your first dollar. Start narrow, exhaust the niche, and then go broader. There are 7 billion people on the planet, and 2 billion people speak English. So probably, out of these 2 billion people on the planet, you have more people that you can handle in your very narrow, tiny niche, because probably your niche is far, far bigger than you even realize, and you will need 10 years to exhaust it. Once you exhaust it, pivot a little bit. Don't do this 180 turn, just pivot a little bit. So make sure you are targeting one business, one niche, one transformation, one revolution, and you have one product. Focus on only one. Do not try to go for 2, because actually, Francis, I'm interested in a lot of people, so I can help these guys and these guys. No. And this is what I'm trying to say. I know this is painful. I know this is hard. I know this is anxious, because you have a lot of interest and I have a lot of interest too. I could help writers, painters, soccer players. I could help YouTubers. I could help business people. I could help people going on Tinder and getting dates and getting relationship advice. I could do so much shit, man, but you have to choose. You have to choose just one thing, what you're most passionate about and what is the most probable that will make you money. And you have to weigh them, create this trifecta of the perfect solution. And probably you will choose something and then you will realize that this is not it, and you will change a little bit and you will try. And this is okay. This is a process. We are not trying to be perfect, because perfection in this step is impossible. I'm trying just to bring the awareness for you to realize some things and to weight them down. So take this seriously and brainstorm it seriously. Spend 1 week to do this, man. And what I would actually do, I would put on a piece of paper, what's my niche? What is my customer avatar? What's my transformation? What's my revolution? And I will list all of the ideas that come to my head, and I will do it every day for 9 days. I will first thing in the morning, I will open my folder and I will see this page and I will ask myself, because repetition is the absolute key. And if you will ask yourself these questions all over again, you will finally find out the answer. Someday it will just click, yes, of course I should help people make $10 million out of creating the business out of themselves. So simple, man. So take it seriously, please. Step 7. Competition is good. If there is a real red ocean full of sharks with blood, that means the money is there. It is super good. You don't have to be the first. Actually, it is 10 million times harder and riskier to be the first one. So you go to a saturated red ocean and you add something new revolution. You add a new packaging, you make it better, you tell a new story, you add your spin, you add your art, you add your jokes, and suddenly you are in the blue ocean. This is the formula, man. It happened to me when I added watercolor paintings to my documentary about Danko, and people said, wow, this is fresh, I have never seen anything before, and people loved my art, and this was so simple. And this was so natural for me. And I could say, well, I should do documentaries like everybody and this beautiful visuals in After Effects. But this was kind of boring. People were doing this. And I put watercolor paintings and people say, wow, this is amazing. It happened to Danko when he approached business advice with spirituality and philosophy. And people said this was fresh and this was something new. If the competition is there, it shows demand. And remember, we are going for the problems that people want to solve for themselves. The problem that people are willing to pay. So don't reinvent the wheel. Go with a proven method and make it just better. Because people always want something new. In the last hundreds of years, we had a lot of books about self-help, a lot of books about business, a lot of books about everything. And they are still coming up with new ones, and there is demand for them because people are just tired of all things. Yeah, I want something new and different taste, which is the same but different. Understand this. So you can take the proven idea, add your own spin, add your character, jokes, new revolution, and then you have something new, and then something that they have never seen before. So pick something that you want to be the best at and become better and revolutionize it. So you got to understand how to become better. It is not necessarily that you have better information. No. Information can stay the same, but your packaging is different. You have better branding, out-of-the-box branding. You have more energy, more charisma, more jokes, more stupid jokes. You are more controversial, like Andrew Tate. He is controversial as fuck. You can care more about your followers. You can bring more love than anyone else. If you become an expert and still provide this individuality in camera, people will love you, man. And you want to choose the niche that you will stay in. The entire process is set to pick the specific niche, specific problem to solve, and master it. And stick so long inside of this niche to see the secrets and hidden patterns. Because every business is built on the secret that is hidden from the outside. So you want the niche that you will be passionate about enough to stay in. And again, this is what I said, this is the most important step. Because if you would happen to find out the niche today and the niche you are passionate about with the problem that people are willing to pay, this is like finding gold, man. Then you know exactly what to do. Just work on it, master this shit, and you will make money. You will make $10 million. So stay in this industry for 5 to 10 years, and then you will see gems. What is really important, really important, please do not be a perfectionist about it. Take action, and go on the journey. If you don't know what your niche is, and if you have it like bluntly, or you have 2 niches or whatever, choose something, man, and just go. Please just go. This is actually the bigger problem than making a mistake, because people are not doing the work because they're afraid of making a mistake. This is the worst thing, man. So my message is start imperfect, because imperfect action always beats perfect inaction. Yeah. And I'm comparing this to myself because I just took action 20 months ago, and I took action and I'm so happy with it, because I started this YouTube channel and I started creating videos about whatever topics I had in my mind, and this is great. But if you could actually take action and happen to have the specific problem to solve and start doing this and becoming expert from the day one, this is the key, man. This is something that will change your life. This is something that will put you as an expert on the market, and you will just master this shit. You will know everything what you have to do. This will be so easy, so simple and so easy. So if you don't have it perfect, change it, tweak it like 10% or 20%, or if you really realize that this is totally not for me, then you can change. But what I'm trying to do here is like put your ass in front of the computer for 2 hours and come up with this, brainstorm it, and come up with this real decision that this is it, what I'm doing. I'm solving the specific problem in 3 evergreen niches: wealth, health, relationships. I'm creating this revolution, something big, that's something that will shake the market, and then the clarity will be the sweetest of all of the clarities, yeah. Because this is a marathon, not a sprint. This is your journey, and this is your life purpose, actually. So you should approach it with this today philosophy. Whatever you do today, it should be the thing that you will do till the end of your life. So you don't build this business to get results in 3 months and then quit. No, it should be so grounded inside of you that you want to continue forever, taking one day at a time. And then making money is just a side effect of compound interest. This is why I highlight it as the most important step in the entire process. If you figure it out, what is the specific problem that people want to solve, and if it's connected to your passion, it is like trifecta, man. This is the thing, because this is like choosing the perfect boat for you, choosing the boat that is actually going in the right direction. And of course you could go to whatever boat and you will finally come to these realizations, but I'm trying to save you some time. I said it like 10 times already. So don't make it perfect. Do not be a perfectionist. Don't be a perfectionist about it. It's always better to start today, because at least you know, you learn, and you experience. And this is crucial. And here's the secret. Even though the entire plan is for 3 months to 1 year, you will waste time. Even if the plan is for 3 months, you won't make it in 3 months, because There will be some mistakes on the way that you will make, and you will say, yeah, fuck this step, I will not do this, and then you'll go in a roundabout way, and then you will realize, oh, I should do actually this step, and yeah, I should listen to Francis and for the people. I did it, because I listened to so much advice on YouTube and in the internet, and I actually did it on my own, and I made all of the mistakes, and now I'm in the point again that I came back after 20 months, and I'm realizing, okay, I'm humbled myself, okay, I made mistakes, but right now I hit so many failures that the clarity is just so sweet, man. It's like I know exactly what to do, and we are doing this here. So please start today. Product market fit is not the thing that you do once and this stays forever. You tweak it, you find new problems, new solutions, you find new passions, so it will evolve, but it will be so good to start rowing in your boat in the right direction. So I hope this video helped you brainstorm your product market fit. So if you'll find the product market creator fit and you will know exactly what problem you solve, the next step is putting yourself in the market as a leader, as an authority, and as the expert. And to know how to do this, here is the next video. We will explain how to establish yourself as an expert, as the authority, as the leader, even if you don't know how and even if you don't feel like the expert. Here's the video for you.